Good afternoon. This is Muhammad Ahmadi, and this is my reply to Lily Brubaker. I just saw your video interviewing, I believe, Mr. Lopez, George Lopez. And again, I pay a lot of attention, and I know that in the intensive sessions that we had on counseling, they really pushed that a lot. The clarity about the confidentiality, and definitely there is three parts to it, and you have to go through it because, as I mentioned it before, you're gonna have clients that are mandated by the court, and you have to bring that up and make it clear. Your start was very good. You were warm, you were nice, and gave the opportunity to Mr. Lopez to start it. However, it seemed that from the point he started, you kind of were left behind. It was hard for you to get back to the discussion. You allowed her to talk, but again, remember, this is where you have to come in. You have to rephrase what she's saying. You have to bring up the emotional and the feeling part of it and allow him to tell you about those emotions and the feelings. And again, trying to come up with giving him a different point of view than what he is accustomed to. Again, he's a man in transition, and it would have been good if you asked about how he feels about what kind of emotion that he's dealing with, because that's the part that it's kind of unconscious to our clients, and we have to identify him and bring him out to make it clear for them. Again, it's hard for you to get back into the discussion and rephrase and reframe it, and that is not easy, and it takes a lot of experience and a lot of doing when you find out how to get back to the discussions and how to be able to do rephrasing, reframing, and how to summarize things, because again, it's trying to bring everything to a point of view, everything to a focus, and allow yourself a certain closeness. That's another thing that you were, the way you were with the words and the way your voice was nice. Again, the slower you go, the easier would be on yourself and also on your client, because it would make them settle down and calm down. And you were good with that. But however, I didn't feel your body language was as expressive as it could have been. You did have head nods, but they were very slight. I would have liked a little bit more getting closer to the camera in a way and the screen. And I know it's not an easy way of practicing these sessions, but it's something that it comes with time and with practice. You learn it and you get into it little by little. Summarizing would have been good. And another thing is that I have is that do not give them what you think about what they're doing. Ask them how they feel about what you're doing. At some point you said, I know you're trying to keep your place with the boys by going to the bar. Again, you don't want to really bring that up. You don't want to project that. You want him to find out with his own way of coming up with that and saying that. Altogether, you did a good job. I would have liked a more careful summarizing at the end before you get the client ready for the next session. But a good job, and it was a privilege for me to be able to watch it. Thank you.